Hey guys, Jason here. Welcome to Metal and Beer episode number 45. Metal and Beer. Today I'm gonna show you how to play a killer chromatic metal riff on guitar, and then after that I'm gonna try a very interesting beer, so make sure you hang around for that too. Here's the riff you're about to learn. Alright, so you guys heard the scale there. It's like a series of notes that are kind of just jumbled together, and there was no skipping of the frets. Now, let me explain, if you're new, what a chromatic scale is. Basically, it's the 12 notes between your root note, the first note that you play, and the octave note. So there's 12 notes in between that. Now, in simple dudes terms, like myself, so someone like me can understand, when we translate that into playing guitar, whether you're playing rock, metal, or even blues, we certainly don't play the blues on this channel, but it's really just a series of notes that are close together. In other words, you're not skipping any frets between that. For example, if you're playing in a G progression, you would play that, first string, third fret. Your next natural note would be skipping the fourth fret and going to the fifth fret, then to the seventh, then you might hit the eighth or whatever. But basically, chromatic just jumbles all those notes into one little part, so it's just one fret after the other. Now, for this riff, we made it sound cool and made it fit into a metal guitar song. It's not actually a song, but hey, it may become one. Anyway, I'm gonna bring it in close so you guys can learn this chromatic metal riff. And I'll throw the tabs up too. Now, the one part of this riff that makes it unique from most other chromatic scales or chromatic riffs is, you see, at the end, when we go from the high note to the low note, chromatically, I don't know if that's a word. If not, we just made up a word. Cool. But when you go from that high note to the low note, we kind of do something extra there. We kind of go an extra fret and then go back a note. And that gives it that wicked metal sensation. That's a pretty cool phrase we just made up too. All right, we're about to jump into the beer tasting here, which I can't wait for that. But first, I want you to do something, guys. I want you to take the riff that you just learned, our chromatic metal riff there, and I want you just to play that in different places throughout the fretboard. Once you learn where I showed you, those two strings there, I want you to then take it and just play it, maybe on some different strings, maybe play it up higher on the neck here and make like a guitar solo out of it. But I just want you guys to get accustomed to it, because it's important that you practice these chromatic type scales every now and then, because all four of your fingers, of your fretboard hand fingers, are involved, and that's just going to strengthen all of your fingers, and it's going to help strengthen that weakest link, which oftentimes is our pinky finger. All right, so by now you guys are probably wondering, what's Jason drinking today? Well, I'm glad you asked. Today I am drinking a beer called Barrel Runner by Founders. Now, real quick shout out to my good friend Nathan. Dude, thank you so much. He brought me a 6-pack, or I think it's a 4-pack of this, for my birthday a few weeks ago, last month. So, dude, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I love this beer. It's delicious. Now I'm going to try this beer with you guys. So Barrel Runner, this is actually a 2018 release, so makes it quite special, new on the market here. And it's one of the barrel-aged beers, as you can tell, by the name, Barrel Runner. It's a Mosaic hopped ale aged in rum barrels. Now, I've tried quite a few beers that are aged in like whiskey barrels, or Scotch barrels or whatever. It's been kind of a popular thing here lately, but I've never had a beer aged in rum barrel before. So, also, it's an 11%er, quite strong. Let me find the church key here. There we go. My cool church key that my wife got me. I like calling these the church keys. Not really sure why we call them that. I'm sure you guys might know. Let's give this a taste. I gotta pour with my right hand, guys. I can already smell that rum barrel essence coming through here. All right. Guys, cheers. Oh, wow. This definitely got the rum aroma to it. It's pretty good stuff. Here we go. Seriously, I almost think I'm drinking like a mixed drink. I mean, there's enough beer flavor and that heaviness that the beer has that you would expect from any beer. But the flavor and the way it goes down, it's like, wow, it really does. If you're just kind of sipping this, it does kind of give you that feeling that you're drinking like a rum something, but not like a sweet rum. You know what I mean? Again, it's got that beeriness and that bold body to it. So I'm throwing out all these cool terms today. Anyway, let's have another sip. That's pretty good stuff. Now, I can't imagine that we drink a lot of these, because again, it's like 11%. And I know I do these metal and beer series with you guys, but honestly, guys, I don't like really drink a lot. I'm not really like a heavy drinker. It might seem like it because we're enjoying some beers right now. I'm just seeing if there's anything special on the back here to read to you guys. But no, I kind of limit myself to like 2, sometimes 3 times a week I might have some beers. And I really try not to overdo it, which is why I like craft beers. You have a couple of those and you're pretty good. Most of them are pretty strong. So, I'm trying to hold in this burp. I don't want to do that on camera. Okay, so, man, this is like really small font. Inspiration for our barrel-aged beers can come from the most unexpected places, and our latest release is proof of that. Sweet and hoppy. I can attest to that. It's a little hoppy. It's not really that hoppy. Sweet and hoppy, rich and bright. Definitely rich, and there's a brightness to the taste. I get that. This rum barrel aged Imperial IPA. Oh, I didn't read that part. It's an Imperial IPA. Nathan, I think you told me that when you bought me the beer. I just forgot. Memory sucks when you get old. So this rum barrel aged Imperial IPA brewed with Mosaic hops will make you believe you're in the tropics. Now, going back to what I said about like you feel like you're having kind of a rum drink. Yeah, I can see myself like sitting on an island or out of the pool or whatever, having, maybe like 1 or 2, maybe 3, and I'd probably have to cut myself off after that. Guys, don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what beer you're drinking today, and let me know if you enjoyed the metal riff that we played today, the Chromatic metal riff, and as always, keep it metal.